share some of your insight from your experience as head of schools of Putnam Avenue Upper School in Cambridge, Massachusetts, and what are the best practices that go beyond access to ensure culturally responsive practices?
Sure. So I think I would start by saying it makes sense to commit to go slow before you try to go fast. Um, I think definitions mean a lot. So being able to wrestle with concept stabilization, when we talk about equity, when we talk about social justice, when we talk about all these buzzwords, what do they mean? And what do they mean in our context? Can we ensure that we calibrate on our understanding of what those terms are before we commit to initiatives or trying to hold each other accountable, because we may be using the same terms but associating different meanings with them, which means that we may not even be on the same page or even reading from the same book unless we have that opportunity to dig in and ensure that we're on the same page. Um, and that this is human work, right? I think I've learned that who you are in your personal life is who you are in your professional life. There is separation of personal and private, but your value system, it bubbles up in either domain. So there is no ability to grow professionally without working on who you are as a human being and without digging into what your value system is. And that changes a lot of things, I think, for educators, because it means entering into spaces where you can't hide behind content if you're talking about who the person is, who is implementing content, and it's really about how do we sharpen who that person is. And it takes a lot of time to create spaces where folks will trust each other enough to enter into that vulnerability and reveal that there might be certain things that we assume that people learned or know because of experiences that they've had that they haven't had, and that's okay, because maybe that experience or that learning or that growth that needs to take place happens right now, and as a result of us being organizations that are committed to creating spaces to engage in this work.